Shalom, what if real Hebrew Israelites coming in, week out, to prophesy the downfall of Esau, two-thirds of our people in the other nations. Want to first and foremost want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. All right. This is the brother Counselor from GMS Chicago, and it's another episode of Flowing in the Spirit, episode 29. And basically, I just want to get into it's a real quick hit, you know. Our steps are not our own, you know. This the Most High's movie, you know. It's just his movie, man. All right, he thought about everything before, he created anything. Let's see if I can find this real quick. Yeah, I don't know how to spell that. Let's see. Ordained? I don't know. Maybe something. I wonder if I put pre then space. Slovakia. Okay, that didn't work. This called too, but trying to find one specifically. Bear with me, brothers. All right, I'm gonna just maybe the spirit will bring it back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just get straight into it. So this is Proverbs 27 and 1. All right, so it said both Proverbs 27 and 1. It says, boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. All right. So I was thinking about this, just meditating on it. And the thing is, yeah, we in this flesh, sometimes we do a little, a little boasting, you know what I'm saying? But it's funny sometimes because you a witness. Sure, I've done it before too. I say something and then boom. You know what I'm saying? Something happened. And then I reflect on, me saying something that has to do with it prior. And I was like, dang. You know what I'm saying? Most I let me know, like, you know what I'm saying? And any brother know, like, yo, he controls all things. And of course he's real, 100% real, you know? And he controls everything. And, it's a beautiful thing, man. And we can pray to him, man. Just beautiful that we know his name, the only name we should be saved by, And it's like, dang, man. I don't know. It's no words to describe it. I just know it's just beautiful, man. And I'm thankful for that, But yeah, man, not supposed to boast in yourself, you don't know what today will bring forth or tomorrow. You don't know any of that, That lets you know that you don't have a will. That's why it's the Most High's will be done. You know what I'm saying? His will. If people say that, you know what I'm saying, especially these Christians, they'll say the same thing, but we understand. And then they'll turn around and be like, oh, you control your own destiny and this and that, and it's your will. No, it's not. Like, how the heck can you say your will be done talking about Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and then turn around and say something like that? That's you contradicting yourself. It brings forth confusion. All right. So, this is James. Alright, so this is James chapter 4, verse 13. It says, go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanish away. All right. Which, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of us brothers be like, hey, Lord willing, Lord willing, Lord willing. Hey, he controls it. So, hey, if the Lord allows it, then yeah, this will happen. But if not, then hey, it doesn't. Is acknowledging him in all your ways. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do, man. Yeah, verse 15. For that ye ought to say, if Yahweh will, we shall live and do this or that. But now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil. Therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. All right? So we supposed to acknowledge him in all our ways and be like, yo, Lord willing. Hey, Lord willing, I'll be able to do this, or Lord willing, I'll be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's the Lord, up to the Lord, man. We can't boast in ourselves. We don't have no control. Shoot, we can't even count the hairs on our heads. Uh, we have no control, man. All right. Hey, shoot. There was a time where I remember I was walking down this block some years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I was walking down this block and everything, and something told me, "Hey, don't go down this block." And something made me look at the time. I think it was around like four something. I remember the exact time at the time. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, I go home and I find out that night, looking at the news, that a little girl got shot in the head. All right. It was down the same block. I was about to go down around the exact same time, and something told me not to, and I did it. You know, and it's like low key at that time. This is way before the truth. Low key at that time, I knew it had to be the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And even before I knew the name, hey, call on La Yahabashim Yamshai, man. You know. So yeah, man. Hey, I didn't know I was going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Be right there. You know what I'm saying? The Most High could have had me go through all that just to, say it to y'all, as a testimony that, hey, we don't control what we do, man. All right? He put us in the right time. He put us in certain positions at the exact right time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times where I got water. They didn't know I was going to get two gallons of water, but someone told me to get it. You know what I'm saying? Following through the spirit, man. And next thing you know, boom. You know what I'm saying? Brother be like, man, I'm thirsty. I was like, yo, it's crazy, man. Spirit told me to get it. You know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, I get it. You know? Hey, Most High can have certain things appear before you. You know what I'm saying? Like, back to the water thing. There was a time I lived in Hyde Park. You know what I'm saying? And I was thirsty. You know what I'm saying? And no lie, man, the water appeared behind the couch, man. And it's funny because that's where I always put my water. So that's the first place I look at to see if I have water in the house. There was no water. And me and the person I was with at the time, you know what I'm saying? Me and her, we was drinking on protein shakes, and just to witness that, it was such a faith booster, man. It was, man, no words can describe it, man. But hey, it's the Most High's will, man. All right, he can do anything he want. He could put a glitch in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? He can do anything he wants, man, because he is he. He exists. He just is. He can do anything he wants. All right. Call on Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. So this is Jeremiah 10 and 23. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 23. It says, O Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. O Lord, O Yahweh, correct me, but with judgment, not in thy anger, lest thou bring me to nothing. And pour out the fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name. For they have eaten up Jacob and devoured him and consumed him and have made his habitation desolate. Hey, I had to read the rest, man. It was just a couple, verses. But yeah, man. Hey, skip them heathens first off. And we ask the Most High because first off, we don't direct our steps. We know He directs our path all the time, man. All right, we just hoping that it's in righteousness. That's why in Psalms 51st chapter we ask the Most High not to take His spirit away from us because we know He controls all things. Hey, and sure, I'm hoping that He don't take His spirit away from me. And it's a beautiful thing that the Most High is directing us down the path that we are in now. We're not worthy of this. We're worthy of destruction. but we are grateful in that we're doing this and that we have the knowledge that we do by the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that we're able to understand what's going on, and why we're in the position we're in and what's going to happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? Hey, many are called, few are chosen, man. We just hoping to be the chosen few. All right. This is I'm gonna end it with this. All right. This Proverbs 20 and 24. All right. Man's goings are of Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? All right. How can a man understand his own way, man? Because it's not our goings is of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Hey, we don't know what's going to happen to us today, tomorrow, this second, minute, hour, days, month, years, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. All we know is that the kingdom's coming and we're going to be in rulership because the Lord told us. And that's what we got faith in. That's what we're fighting for. So with that, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this truth, this word, with truth and sincerity and charity, and risking their lives to do so, all across the world, man. All right? And to the few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching. All right, to y'all, I say shalom and a Abba.